Hey guys, it's PaperBear, and today I'm bringing you a new segment of Battlegrounds where I'm going to be playing Hearthstone. I've been playing Hearthstone for a while now. I guess about, oh gosh, how long's the beta been out? Year and a half, 2 years now I've been playing it. They've come out with expansions, adventures. The game has been in full swing for a long time now, and I wanted to just play a little bit, put it on my channel, play a little bit of ranked play, maybe some arena, and just see how that goes. But today we're going to be diving in. I'm by no means an expert. I think the highest that I've ever gotten to in ranked was rank 7, maybe. Which it's been a little while. We'll play through a few decks, probably priest deck, druid, shaman, and warrior, probably. Haven't played really at all this season, so I'm really low in rank, a lot further than I usually like to be. But we're gonna play some, just see how it goes. Might lose. Like I said, I'm not all that good, but and also too, this may kind of help to show you where we are. But it's in the middle. Grand Tournament expansion came out, I guess, about a month ago. So there's a little bit of a meta kind of settling in. People have been playing that for a little while. So we're just gonna kind of see how this goes. Let's see. I'm playing a Druid beast deck. It's one of the kind of the new archetypes that came out of the new expansion. The new expansion came out with a lot of, well, not a lot of new mechanics, but a couple of new ones. Really kind of changed up the game. I think there were 130 cards that came out, so and probably anyone who's watching this knows about this stuff already. But we're just gonna see how this goes. I played a Darnassus Aspirant right off the bat, which is a decent card. You know, it's not great. You know, using that doesn't really harm me all that much because he obviously had to use some removal to get that off the board, which doesn't benefit him, and so it kind of works as a little bit of a sponge for that early game kind of stuff. And if they don't get rid of it right away, then I get a little bit of advantage by using higher cost cards earlier. So it's kind of a win-win for me either way. I'm gonna throw out this Druid of the Flame. Played in Firehawk mode. If I played it in anything. If I played in the other one, what was it? The Firecat, Firecat, I think. Then it would have lost out really quick to the Boar Hunter. So Dingo. Let's see. What am I gonna do? This is a beast. That's a beast. I'll do that.
Take a walk on the wild side.
So not wonderful start so far, but this, the nice thing about this beast deck is that it has kind of a slow burn. I haven't dug into it too much because I played a little bit when the Grand Tournament came out, but I didn't dig too deep into it. The meta hadn't really been set yet. A lot of things just weren't really in motion quite yet. So I hadn't dug in the way that I would have had I kept playing over the past month. But we are going to throw this guy out.
Born to be wild.
Him down, I guess. Yeah. Let's do that. Him. So, like I said, any of the trades, any of the decisions that I make playing this may not be the best choices to make. I've never made it to Legend. I've never made it into the top 5 ranks. But rank 7 isn't bad by any means. I don't think anyway. Some people might, but I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? Let's see. I'm going to do that. We are going to smack you. We're gonna go face. And I think I'll save any other turns that I can do. Also, too, I don't have any magic experience. A lot of people who come into this game, maybe not a lot, you know, I think there are 20 million people or so that are playing this right now. And the majority of them probably haven't dug too deep into magic. I don't have any magic background. I haven't ever really dug too deep into that. But it's
feel nature's wrath.
Like I said, I haven't dug too deep into Magic. I have some cards, I have a couple decks, but I've never played against anyone. I've never really understood much. But from what I've understood, this game is fairly similar-ish to the mechanics of Magic. I mean, obviously not, it's not a perfect representation of everything, but from what I've come to understand, it's decently similar, maybe. I don't know. Who knows? We are going to... I'm going to toss this fella out.
Take a walk on the wild side.
Do this.
For the wild.
Take 3. Hit that. Hit him. I'm okay, I think, maybe. I think this priest is, like I said, I don't really know what meta's kind of running right now, especially at this rank. It's kind of hard to tell. Once you get up in, like, once you get past 15, a lot of the real net decks kind of start coming in. And so the decks that the pros are playing start to kind of show a little bit. I'm gonna take that guy just in case he has like one of those inner fires or something. You start seeing those, but at the lower ranks, you see sometimes just kind of thrown together decks. You see people who are kind of playing for fun and just are throwing together random decks. So it's kind of hard to tell at this rank, so I'm not really sure what kind of deck the priest is playing. Obviously, he's using some sort of... I can probably take this. Yeah, let's see.
Another night on the prowl.
We're gonna... Let's do that. I think we got this. Boom. Smack it. Alright. Got it. Did it. Good. Alright. Sweet. 1 star. 1 star. Let's go with him again. I think that went pretty well for him. But this, you know, the lower ranks kind of tend to be people who are either like me, who are kind of waiting, who haven't played till the end of the month and are kind of just pushing back up through the ranks, or people who are playing just kind of fun decks, people who are putting together maybe their dragon warlock combo weird mech aggro deck that didn't really gain a lot of footing. We are going to get rid of both of those. I'll keep the innervate just in case something comes up. I have really no idea what the mage is going to be. It could be some new something. I don't know. Yeah, let's get the Druid of the Flame out there. That'll be... it could be an older mech deck. I have a couple decks. I think my Priest deck and my Warrior deck are don't really have any cards from this expansion. They're all still older just because I don't have cards to support any of the new styles of play. But, you know, so who knows? Obviously, this might be kind of a...
For the wild.
Maybe it's a secret deck. Maybe it's a new magic type of deck. I don't know. Spell heavy deck. But, you know, we'll see. We have a pretty good... it's probably gonna Frost Bolt. No? Well, maybe. Who knows? Now let's just do that again, just to get rid of both of those.
For the wild.
If he hits me, he hits me. But what was I saying? I don't know. It's not until I, like, you know, I'll sit here and I'll think, like, oh, I got into, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? Exactly. I don't know, Malfurion. What should we do? I think it's just kind of unavoidable, maybe. Let's just go there. But you know, I'll sit there and I'll think, oh, I hit rank 7. I'm doing pretty well. I'm pretty boss. I think that I got up to rank 7 using mainly a control warrior deck and a mid-range hunter deck. I've never been much of an aggro person. I'm very much more a control player. But he's really just throwing everything at me. He's wanting that board control. Something first. Something first.
For the wild.
But I've always been kind of more of a control person. Never liked the zoo decks or the aggro hunters. I've always kind of wanted to play games where I really get a nice thing of control in there.
Unleash them. For the wild.
So that was kind of my primary way of, and that could be a lot of why I don't climb the ranks as fast or why I don't get as high. But I enjoy it better that way. Playing the control warrior those are some of the longest games ever that you'll ever play, but you know, can't help it sometimes. What you doing? What are we doing? What do you got going on? Oh, 2 of them. 2 of them. Let's throw him out. Draw 2. Draw 2. I got 2 swipes, so I have 2 swipes. I have 2 Keeper of the Groves, which is a good place to be in. Like this, he can throw that stuff out, and yeah, it's kind of annoying, but I can silence him. It'll manage okay. So let's see. Let's silence
I
you.
must safeguard the land.
And then freeze you. Yes? Yes. Yes. And then just go. I can do that. I can manage. But yeah, the Keeper of the Groves, those swipes are going to be really what sets us for the rest of this match. And that's what I really like about Druid. I've never played Mage well. I've never played Warlock terribly well. Paladin, I've been okay. But the main heroes that I've played consistently well, and I've really enjoyed playing, have always been Druid, Priest, and Warrior have kind of been my go-tos. Let's see. Boo-doo-doo. Boo, boo, We can swipe him. Go there.
Feel nature's wrath.
Ooh.
For the wild.
Go to him. Go there. Throw him out. Her out. So, you know, she could have a flame strike, probably does. There it is, and which is fine. It's not a huge deal. I still have good cards in my hand I can throw out. I'll get this Knight of the Wild out here, and it'll be good. So let's throw him out. Let's get the Panther out.
Another night on the prowl.
So I imagine I'll probably win this game. I don't really. I mean, he'll board clear a fair bit for the rest of the match. Maybe another flame cannon. He still has another flame strike. There's stuff like that, fireballs and stuff. And that's what's always gotten me about mages. Is I've never understood why, but mages just those spells, so many spells. Just you can't handle it sometimes. So let's see. Arcane Intellect. I feel like he's probably struggling to get something out. Oh, what do I want to do? I'm gonna throw him out. Figured that's what that was gonna be. So let's use a swipe. Let's use a swipe. Let's go there. Probably another flame strike. I'm gonna imagine that may not have been the best play. I don't really know. I kind of land in the middle a little bit. I'm not a very. I'm a patient player, but sometimes I feel like I miss certain moves that would have been better, or I just make the wrong choices in general. So
You require my assistance.
figured that was coming. Oh dear. Do I risk it? Yeah, let's go for it. I'd rather him be off the board than on it. Even silence, I'd still rather him just be off the board, because he's just gonna be more trouble than he's worth. And let's just hope what he got was not something horrible. Okay, that's fine.
Like
I'm fine with that. We're fine with that.
Take a walk on the wild side.
What are we doing? Who we hitting? Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boo, boo, doo. Alright. What do I have left in my deck? I know that still think I have a, what are they called? The 3/2/2 trees for 6. I don't know. I know I still have those. I have some Savage Wars in there. So I still have some stuff. We're just not. Let's see. Deal 2. Let's go there.
For the wild.
You know, we'll see. I really have no idea how this is gonna go. If I lose, I lose. It's rank 19. You know, you can judge me for that as it is, but Fireball. Yeah. Lord. Crap. He has a flame strike, probably.
I must safeguard the land. I must safeguard the land.
It's hard to.
For the wild.
It's hard to tell with mages. Just, you know, and another thing with this deck is there aren't any legendaries, so I don't really have any of those just come from behind cards that are just gonna cinch it for me. This deck has the Antonidas, it has the Emperor Thaurissan, Dr. Boom, obviously. I've already used both of my swipes. At this point, it's really kinda, yeah, we're kinda done at this point. I can throw him out, do that.
Take a walk on the wild side. Guard my lands.
For the wild.
Well, looks like I'm going to be ending up 1-for-1 right now, which is unfortunate, but thank you for watching this and believing in me, because this was a little rough. And my belief that this would go okay obviously wasn't founded. So, oh well.
Well played.
On that note, I think we're gonna switch this deck up a little bit, because that was kind of nasty. Let's see. I'm gonna do my Shaman deck. Now, my Shaman deck is one of the newer expansion, or one of the new Grand Tournament expansion decks. It's a Totem deck, so it focuses on the Totem side of Shaman. Shamans use totems. If you don't know that, if you're watching this, I imagine you do. But their hero power has to do with totems, and so for kind of the first time, there are cards that are able to center around shamans and their totems, really boosting up their ability to use these totems effectively. So, you know, this isn't a bad hand. I kind of would like a better something else but the Mana Tide totem, so I'm gonna try and hope for something that's not that. Okay, I prefer that over the Mana Tide totem, because the totem golem is going to limit me a little bit. Hello.
Greetings.
Greetings, friend. Yeah. So, Totem Golem's a good. It's a really nice, strong thing. That, you know, the reason I like shamans, but a large part of why I don't play shamans regularly is the overload mechanic. It's kind of a neat thing that only they deal with, but it's a difficult thing sometimes. Like, there are cards that can offset, that can reset their mana crystals, but it's kind of, until a few seasons ago, I guess, Shaman just really didn't appeal to me. There was a reincarnation deck that was kind of going around that was really neat. What is this? I've never played this before. Who is that? You target this minion with a spell. Gain Divine Shield. Yeah. We're not playing that game.
I wonder.
Seems like a waste. It probably was. But I feel more comfortable getting that off the field because I mean, I have no idea if this priest is throwing that in there. I imagine he's probably built up around it. He's gonna try and buff it a lot, trying to give it some meat. So I feel a lot more comfortable not having it on the field. We have to get a totem. You know, not great, but it is what it is. Let's see. Throw down. So this is a dragon deck, I guess, built around, I guess, a few dragons. What you gonna get for me? What you bringing out? Eh, not fun. Just hoping for a totem golem or mana tide or something, but that's not helping. If he doesn't wipe this stuff, if he just kind of ignores it, which, yeah, I was worried that might happen. I was going to say, if he ignores it, then I could capitalize on it, but if he does that, then there's no going.
Did you bring some fish?
Did it again. What is that?
Not quite what was planned.
No. No. Again, this is why I'm ranked 19. I'm not a pro at this by any means.
I wield the power of black.
Are you mocking me?
Gross. Gross. And what else am I gonna do? At least this deck has a couple pull from behind type of things, but it's...
Let me change your mind.
No, no. Stop that right now. Let's see. What I'm gonna do.
Must consider.
Okay. It's not wonderful. Would have preferred something else, but... Let's see. We can... That'll be fine. That's good. I mean, it's not good, but it's something. It's a thing. It is neither. It's not good, but so it might be bad. Who knows? Honestly, I really have no idea. I haven't encountered a dragon priest yet. That's not a good thing to see. Oh god. Yeah, I'm also not paying too close of attention to. Okay. Let's hit that. Go there.
My shield for Argus.
That. This is poopy. I'm not liking this at all. I was hoping for something better than this, but oh.
Let me change your mind.
Let's see.
Let's see if it works.
Not liking this game at all. Yeah, I really got nothing going. Oh, poop. Wasn't trying to. I'm gonna have to.
Elements I like. Totems I love.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The key thing that shows me that I'm nowhere near being any sort of yeah, that was not good. That was not a good thing that could have happened. That shows me I'm nowhere close to ever being a pro of any sort ever, is the fact that even at rank 19, I mean, you know, the guy probably knows a little bit of what he's doing, but he's probably not pro level. He's not legend rank or anything like that. But the fact that I still have trouble with that is a good indicator that things aren't great at what I'm doing. So probably what's gonna happen is,
The damned
I mean,
stand ready.
it doesn't really matter what happens at this point. I mean, it's kind of a done deal. Well, Alec here is not bad. It's still not gonna, nothing's gonna go well for me, but they're. Smack that. Smack that. That. Go there. I don't know. I mean, that was probably the best card we could have gotten in that situation, but at this point, I mean, yeah. At this point, it's a little too, it's too little too late. So, what can you do? Poop E. Poop E. Don't send me a friend invite. Don't even. I know you're gonna. I don't understand that. Like, you know, you have games like League and games like that where you can just trash talk immediately, and people will come and they'll just get up in your face right away. But with this, it's like, hey, I'm gonna send you an invite, and then tell you how much you suck. Right? Just be your friend and then leave. Like, okay, whatever. We are going to play, I guess maybe one more game of this. I'm almost done with one of the quests with Shaman. So I'm going to try the Shaman deck again. And if we finish that up, then I'll have enough to do an arena run. So I may do that in another video. Regardless, this will probably be the last match for this video. But you know, I hope you're enjoying my average to midland / mediocre playing.
For doom.
None of this is great, so I really have no idea what the paladin's gonna be. Predominant paladin decks, at least right before the expansion came out, there was the that muster for battle deck was pretty big, so people were, you know, you'd see Silverhand recruits pop out. You knew that that's kind of what was going for, and Druids were really good with that because you could throw out a swipe and wipe out the entire board, as long as a Quartermaster hadn't come out yet. But the Paladin deck that I've noticed the most lately has been the Secret deck. There's been a Paladin in us. I don't know what that's. This might be a. It might be a Paladin Murloc. I don't know. the secret deck. That obviously it might not be that. I don't know. Are Murlocs big in those decks? Who knows?
Reporting for duty.
I will clear him though, because that's kind of gross. I'm not gonna deal with him. Not gonna deal with you. And if he's a Murloc, then he's gonna be going in the face. So we are not going to let that happen. No, 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 we are not. If I can get, even if I can get the Totem Carver out next turn, if both of these guys are still up, then that'll give me a good, they'll get some good value out of the Totem Carver. As long as you have a couple in there, as long as you have, you know, probably 2 or so, the Totem Carver is getting some worth.
Elements I like.
So
Totems
it's
I
not a bad
love.
kind of thing. Yeah. But yeah, as long as you're getting a couple that tends to be the case with most cards. You know, if a card has some sort of added value, as long as you're getting a couple uses out of it, say like a Manatide Totem, if you get a couple draws out of it, or like an Acolyte of Pain or something, or Cult Master or something, as long as you're getting a couple draws out of it, you're getting value, you're getting your money's worth with what you're using. So, you know, with the Totem Carver at a 6/6 for 4, you can't really complain about that. That's pretty solid. What am I going to do? Let's see. I will probably throw out him.
Did you bring some fish?
That. There we go. That's decent. I mean, I guess a Consecration could just take me, but I run that risk because, you know, I'm that type of player, obviously. And I'm ranked 20 right now, so see where it gets me. So I haven't really gotten a good handle on what type of deck this is. Maybe that's my own kind of ignorance, but
Let me think.
we had a Murloc at the beginning. We had a Sunfury Protector. I mean, the Trog, like I don't know if this is just kind of a thrown together deck. I'm not too terribly sure. So don't know what that was, really. I'm gonna do this, I guess. And then use probably the Thunderclaw Valiant next turn. That way I can get a little bit of use out of that. Because whenever you throw him out and Inspire, I believe it gives the totem that you summon the +2 as well. So in that case, I'd get +2 on the healing totem. Well, not anymore. Well, I guess so. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'll get +2 on the healing totem, and I'll get +2 on whatever else comes out. So I'm okay with that. And then we can do that.
There is a lot at stake here.
There we go. Do that. Go face. Yeah. What we got? What we got? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Scut 3-7-ch. Scut 3-7-ch.
Justice.
Alrighty. I can do that.
Well played.
We'll just.
Well played.
We are going to
Did you bring
just
some
run
fish?
with the totems right now. That seems like a decent play.
Well
Maybe not the
played.
best play. You know, I could have done that Dr. Boom and it was just... But we're playing a Totem deck. Let's just run with the Totem thing right now. Bonk. Katui. Kabonk. Katui. Face. I'm okay with that. Boogadoo. Boogadoo doo 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 doo. What can I do? Yeah, we'll just this. 10 attack. Phantom Totem? What is that? Who does that? Got it. 2, 4, 2. Haha, what? Did it. Well played. I know. Was it 2 for 2? 2 for 1? 2. There we go. Got it. Okay. So like I said, like I promised, that I will end this video in the ranked play little, you know, just mess that was my few games here. But I will probably hit you up with another video, another Battleground video playing some Arena, and I'll go through the draft, we'll play a couple matches, we'll see how it goes. Like I said, and like you've seen, I'm not at the top of any sort of game, so that'll be a lot of fun. Maybe we'll do kind of a gimmick with it or something, maybe pick all the cards on the left and just see how it goes. I don't know. But thank you for joining. This was a Battleground video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you'd like to see more of these, more of Hearthstone, more of any sort of kind of multiplayer type games. And of course, always, if you liked it, if you like this video, if you like any of the others, subscribe and just let me know. All right, until the next video, see you guys. Bye.